What is up, internet? It's your boy Tinku, and today we're gonna be talking about an anime movie that recently came out. That I've been looking forward to watching it. So before we get started, don't forget to watch those videos, like those videos, uh, hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to sub to the channel, guys. And with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about Goblin Slayer's Goblin's Crown, which is an anime movie I was really looking forward to. Those of you who've actually watched my Goblin Slayer review know I really like Goblin Slayer because of the anime. I actually started reading the manga and dabbling in light novels. I'm not a big light novel guy, but I dabbled in this one just to check it out, just see the differences. And I have to say, I'm a bit disappointed in this movie. The reason for it is most anime movies, they do two different things. They like go over something that's kind of already happened in movie form and kind of do like a recap and make it awesome and better animated and stuff like that. Or they do a completely original story separate from the manga anime canon. Now, the reason why I'm a little disappointed in this movie is because the first half hour to 40 minutes is a recap of the actual anime, which is fine. I can forgive that. I understand that, not everybody's watched the anime, not everybody reads the manga, so having a slight recap in it doesn't quite bother me. What does worry me here is that it seems like they've kind of written themselves in a corner with the anime. And here's what I mean by that. Basically, the story revolves around Goblin Slayer, Priestess, High Elf Archer, Dwarf Shaman, and Lizard Priest. That's their actual names because if you read the manga or watch the anime, they don't have names. They're just described by their actual class, which is great. I love it. It has that real D&D feel. Well, they get a letter from the sword goddess, I believe she's called, to go help find a noble girl in the snowy mountains. And that's the basis of the movie. Of course, it's called Goblin Slayer, so there's gonna be a lot of goblins, a lot of slaying. And so that's pretty much the gist of the plot. What worries me is this is a arc from the light novel slash manga pretty far ahead in the light novel slash manga. So I'm like curious, what are they gonna do when the actual anime gets to that part? Now I know they omitted a few things that happens in the manga in the movie. Maybe they did that on purpose so they can actually include that in the anime and it's slightly different from what they had. But why would they do something like this when the anime is hugely popular? They know this movie is gonna do pretty well, and they're just gonna give away future arcs or future arc in this movie. It doesn't really make sense to me. And what are they gonna do in the anime when the anime catches up to that? I don't know. It's for the huge fans, the ones that really support it. It's gonna be a little disappointing because when the anime finally gets to that arc, they're gonna be like, oh, I already seen this. Eh, and how is that going to negatively affect the anime to where they're, oh, it dropped in popularity, we're not going to finish off the anime anymore because you already showed it in the movie. So it just worries me. The movie itself, I like it. Of course, you want the goblins being slain, the whole title of the movie, the anime, the manga, it's there. So that's really, really good. And so, the movie itself isn't bad. It's just what they did about the movie structure and the story of the movie that has me worried. But is it worth a watch? Did I enjoy it? Of course. Goblin Slayer is Goblin Slayer in it. He gets a lot of growth. I like the fact that they have it narrated by Priestess. That she's the whole narrator of this movie because she's the one that's like narrating the flashbacks, and you see the points of growth between her and Goblin Slayer, and they kind of given it a little bit more about how she feels about Goblin Slayer, and of course it's obvious to everybody how she feels about Goblin Slayer, and so, and the ending is pretty good, with if they end it in typical Goblin Slayer fashion, And I'm not gonna give that away, but like those of you that read the manga or watch the anime, will understand. Um, and there's pretty good character development. They bond a lot in this movie. Lizard Priest and Dwarf Shaman are hilarious as usual. Gotta love it. High Elf Archer is less annoying, I guess you could say, but she really makes a lot of good points. You start thinking like, maybe you guys should actually listen to her because she's kind of making a little bit of sense. But overall, the movie is decent. But I warn you, if you're a huge fan of the anime, even if you're not reading the manga, reading the light novel, and you're a huge fan of the anime, and you don't want to be spoiled or ruined, I would kind of pass on this. It hurts me to say it, but I would pass on this. So when the anime comes out and they actually get to this part, then you can actually see this part because it's gonna be there. It's a huge arc in the manga. So I don't mind. Don't mind watching it over again when the anime comes out. So I don't think I'll be as I'm not mad about it. I am just a bit disappointed because I think they could have did something way better with this movie. But with all that said, you guys tell me what you guys think. You guys think I'm crazy? Like, hey, it doesn't matter when the anime comes out and they get to that part, they'll make it more awesome, or they'll add in the omitted parts they took out of the movie. Or do you agree with me? Be like, yeah, that's kind of a risk they're taking to take a future arc and just turn it into a movie when the anime hasn't even got there yet, and the anime's popular, it's coming out with second season and all that stuff. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below on the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, and all that good stuff. Alright, so remember guys, if you can't trust the random fat guy you met on the internet, then who can you trust? And everybody, have an awesome, awesome day.